Share the love with South Africa's most loved dog food, Bobtail, for strong South African dogs.
Now, if there's one thing that your pup enjoys, and that would be playtime. They can keep at it for hours, but they need to know when enough is enough. So joining us now is Karis Bryan, our animal behaviorist, and she's going to give us a few tips on how to say to your dog, it's all done, I don't want to play anymore. Karis, how's it?
Hi.
So this is a very important factor, and I'm sure it doesn't go only for playtime, but also when it comes to food and treats and that kind of thing.
And training as well.
Yeah.
So we've got with us today Hobbs, who's one of our acting dogs, who's a fabulously well-trained dog.
Yes.
Does lots of tricks, shake boy, yeah. Loves to do his tricks.
Adorable.
But what happens, whether it's with a game or training,
Yeah.
if there's an activity you're doing that your dog's very keen on,
Yeah.
sometimes it's hard to tell them that it's finished now, because they want to keep
Exactly.
bringing you the tennis ball, or they want to keep doing your tricks because they just want to carry
It
on
can
engaging.
become a nuisance.
Totally.
Also,
yeah.
something like begging for food.
Absolutely,
You know?
yeah. If a dog just won't stop pestering you for whatever reason, there's a way to teach them that the game is finished.
All right,
okay?
so how do we go about that?
So understand always, before a dog understands a command, an English word, like sit or down, the thing that dogs most understand is your body language. So if, for example, you want your dog to stop playing, the
Yes.
worst thing to do is to look at your dog and say, okay, Rover, we're all done now. Now you must go back to your bed, because your
Yeah.
dog doesn't speak English. So they don't know what you're saying. What they know is you're making eye contact with them.
So that for them doesn't mean stop.
No, they're just going to be like, what's going on? What now? And they'll carry on trying to engage with you. So
Okay.
let's pretend Hobbs sit boy. If I was playing with Hobbs and do a little trick here, wake him up. Hello, big boy.
How cute is that?
Okay, break, stay, wait. If I'm finished with the game, what you're going to do is you're going to say to your dog, all done, and go look up and away. Because by looking at the sky and breaking eye contact, you can see Hobbs now, even he looked away from me as
He's
well.
almost losing interest.
He's going to lose interest. So you say the word, all done,
Yeah.
as you turn your head. So it's just like this, all done. And your dog will leave you alone from that. Now, in the beginning, your dog may come back and bark at you again, but if you keep your head lifted and turned, they'll very quickly give up and stop trying to interact with you.
Yeah.
If you are consistent by saying, all done, with the head action, pretty soon you won't need to use your head action. You can just say the word. And it'll depend on how often you use it, depending on how quickly your dog will understand with it. When you use, and you don't have to use all done. You could say finished, you could say
Yeah.
done,
whatever phrase or words you want to use.
Whatever phrase you're going to be consistent with. But whatever word you're consistent with, you must be consistent with that word. So you can't give up and, okay, I'll carry on and playing with you. The word all done has to mean the end of a play session. And the way to communicate that is with the turning away of your head, because you can see now Hobbs is not pestering me for interaction.
Now, I'm sure you need to enforce that, and that's where people might make a couple of mistakes. By doing that, they might get that, all done, look away part right, but they would do it for maybe a second or two and then, oh, good boy, come back.
Yeah,
That's not a
exactly.
good thing. So you need to kind of enforce it in terms of holding that pose and then maybe walk away or something like that.
Exactly. Now look, Hobbs is familiar with this exercise. You'll find, especially if you've got a really hyper dog or a really, really keen dog, that often the first time you look away, they'll bark at you. You have to keep your head lifted. Freeze in that position. Just, like you're just smelling the daisies.
So even though they might keep wanting to grab your attention.
But you'll see very quickly they go, oh, okay, and they give up and walk off. And at that point, you can look at them and you can just give them a little wink, but don't re-engage with them.
All right, so just give them that. Karis, thank you very, very much. And
pleasure.
also for Hobbs. Let me give Hobbs a quick stroke.
Yeah, Hobbs got an easy job
always
today,
a
hey?
star. Yes, we'll see
Just
you
late.
soon. Awesome stuff. Go check out happydogs.co.za. Lots of tips and tricks on that website as well.